Hmm. Trodde du det? Hahaha. Mhm. I mean. Det är ganska tydligt att det är över nu alltså. Ah men fuck this alltså. Ja, då ligger den nere. Skitbra. It is. Eller?
You have done well. Thanks to you, life and light return to their dreams.
Vem fan är du? Erdvin.
Who was that?
Den första luminarin. Uh-oh. We need to get out of here. Vart är våran val? Exakt.
We finally got rid of Mordegar.
Yes, but so many lives have been lost. It is a shame. But I think we can do something. Maybe. 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 Maybe.
Alright.
Mordegon's passing must have freed the heart of Yggdrasil from his clutches.
Maybe so.
I wish Veronica could have been here to see this.
Det hade varit något.
I think it's time to go home, don't you?
me, a Mario. Street Fighter. Hadouken! Hadouken! That one felt natural, actually. God of War. Get in the boat, boy. Boy. Portal 2.
Uh-oh. I knew it! Vad fan är det med dem där?
Look, Veronica. Everyone's here to see you. We've come to celebrate with you. The world's at peace at long last. And Yggdrasil's in full bloom again. It's so beautiful.
It still hasn't sunk in, you know? We really did it. We really saved the world.
Yes. Mordegon plunged Erdrea into darkness. So many lost their lives. But we survived. We have to make the most of that. We have to laugh and smile for those who can't. We may feel like crying. Goodness knows I do. But we mustn't. I can only imagine what Veronica would say.
Pull yourselves together! You've saved the world, you idiots! What are you blubbering for?
Excuse my awful impression.
Ah, here you all are. Huh? We were wondering where the guests of honor were. The festivities have already begun.
It's party time. Come on, darling. Let's go let our hair down.
Oof.
I'm gonna get you!
Looks like peace has even loosened up the Arborians.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's make this a party to remember. For Veronica.
Sneaking off without us, honey? If you've got someplace to be, we can all go together, no? Haha, of course we can! Now the world is at peace, the fun can really begin!
If you're looking for new adventures, I know where we can start. You saw that weird light shining south of Octagonia too, right? If it was up to me, that's where I'd be headed.
Ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. No, no, no.
trust you've been staying out of trouble, Father.
Well now, Jade! All of you! How good to see you.
I'm sorry, Father. I've been busy letting my hair down while you've been here rebuilding the village.
You have earned your rest. For now, you must enjoy some free time with your companions, and leave the hard work to us. But when Cobblestone has been rebuilt, work will begin at last on restoring the capital to its former glory. When that time comes...
Oh, I'll be there. Don't you worry. We'll rebuild Heliodor together.
Riktigt fest alltså.
Caramba! I did not realize the dancing required so much stamina. Norberto, what are you doing here? I did not expect you to return so soon.
Hey, Sylv. Your dad said he needed to get his strength back, so we agreed to teach him a few moves. He's a natural, don't you know? Took to it like a duck to water, he did. But then he is your puppy, I suppose.
Silencio! Enough with your nonsense! A man needs his peace and quiet. Take your silly dancing somewhere else.
Don't go taking that tone with us, mister. You were the one who was talking about wanting to surprise Sylv with a little show. A show? Oh, yes. You should have heard him. Couldn't stop going on about how he's a big dance fan now. And he sees why you love it so much.
Puppy.
Of course not! It is nonsense. I am a knight. I do not have time for dancing. It is pointless frivolity.
Oh, Papi, I'm so happy. When do I get to see the full routine?
The full... Well, now...
Come on, puppy. A knight's word is his bond, remember?
Fine! Come, chicos. We will show Norberto what we can do. We will give him the performance of a lifetime. The training ground will serve as our stage. We begin preparations immediately. Venga, venga!
Sir, yes, sir!
We can see you, Mia. Come on out.
No, I'm staying here. I'm not going anywhere.
The Lord of Shadows is gone, and the world's at peace. So what are you sulking about?
I'm not sulking. It's just... The priest told me what happened. I don't remember any of it. But he said I turned into a monster and terrorized the town. He said I even tried to hurt you. You and your friends must hate me for what I did. I'm plenty used to being hated, but still.
Hey, what's this? Somebody's dropped a gold coin on the floor.
Where is it? It's mine!
Oh, that's the Mia I know. Sitting in the corner feeling sorry for yourself doesn't suit you, kiddo.
Oh, you tricked me! Now I feel stupid for worrying you didn't like me any...
Why don't you stop worrying about stuff that doesn't matter and start worrying about yourself? You need to get better. I can't exactly take you on a treasure hunt if you're gonna be fainting every 5 minutes.
A treasure hunt?
Sure. Soon as you've got your strength back, we'll go on a trip round the world on the lookout for loot. Just you and me. What do you say?
Wow. if it's something you really want to do, I suppose I don't mind keeping you company. Yes!
Victory!
Probably Leo.
Yeah, Leo or you? I don't know, have you ever heard of this? Deviant, Andy, McNamara, our boss? Oh, you really? World of Warcraft? Yeah, 5 on that list, yep. The editor with the highest ranked unique entries, also Andy McNamara. Now Brad's are off at number 2. Good Christ. 3 editors had 0 unique entries on their list.
Good damn it. Well, actually, no, I was not one. I definitely had one, so I know I'm not.
At least I don't think you were here. You had some.
Yeah, I had.
Okay, so 3 apparently least original Informer editors are Reeves, Kim, and Imran. Huh, didn't expect those 3. Okay, then he broke it down, so if each entry is assigned a weight based on rank, blah, 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 for the top 10s, it works down to God of War, number 1, Red Dead, number 2, Spider-Man, number 3.
But that isn't how I know, and I thought
But
that
that's not exactly how it that way.
Yeah, I do like hearing those stats, so I think it's interesting.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. It's very helpful. Carl, Ruben, and
I've
Linda.
popped back a few times since
Oslo,
peace returned.
Norway. Okay.
I think I might have overdone it with the
Right?
wreaths
Am
a
I losing
little.
my mind? I don't know. I believe so.
But I'm not
Anyway,
here just to lay
Dear Brandon Cruz,
flowers
your discussion
today.
following the question
No.
about predicting your 2019
I've
game
some
of the year was
news for
really
you
interesting.
both.
Specifically the point about
Now
it
that
being
the Lord
difficult,
of Shadows
difficult
is no
exercise,
more,
there's a very real possibility
I've
that your favorite
decided
might turn out to be a
it's
game that
high
hasn't
time we
even
got
been announced yet.
Dundrasil
So
back
my
in his
question is,
foot.
what was your favorite?
It'll take
So
time
what was your
and
favorite
effort
2018
and,
game you didn't know existed
well,
before it
people.
released? Oh.
But we'll do it. You'll see.
Like surprise.
And we'll build you two a proper tomb while we're at it.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I doubt I heard of Florence.
Could it really have been so long?
Maybe like a day before, maybe.
So much time has...
Oh, is that kind of close? Oh, yeah, I didn't. That was a game. I played it for a video, and then I was assigned to review later. That's the first I ever heard of it. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Going by my list, I'd say it was Labyrinth of Refrain, Covenant of Dust, because I didn't even know that was
look at me. All teary-eyed again.
I remember you saying that.
Can't help myself lately. I must be getting sentimental in my old age.
Also really like that one, but it's not out yet. Technically, right? So I'm trying to get early access to this kind of stuff. So is it out?
Bye for now, you two. I'll be back soon
I have
enough.
very high hopes for this. It's definitely on the list. From what I played, I think my friend and I had to stop because we were too scared. It's a terrifying game. It's great.
I couldn't play through it either.
Okay.
And that's something to play a lot of versions.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, Aaron from New Jersey says, hey, last week you asked people to send in dares. Here's one for you. There we go. I dare you.
What's the hold-up, laddie? Let's get going.
I truly believe it's one of the best games of this generation. Aaron from New Jersey is the one that read the letters. I don't know enough.
The flow charts are cool.
Oh, you like them? Clancy Brown is in it. That's true. Who I forgot was in Shawshank Redemption as like the guard. Also, I think that game doesn't get enough credit for the tech. Yeah. The digital version. The skin in that game, which is ironic because they're androids and it's not real, but the skin tech and like the lighting on the skin, stunning. Stunning. Also, solid skin. Solid skin. Also, it was on a surprising amount of developers, top 10, top 5 of the developers of that game. Someone asked me on Twitter why that is, and I didn't have a great answer. You know, like that less fast of developers. Yeah.
I don't know, it's a flawed game, but it's still a lot of fun. Like, I had fun with it, and I think that I always like playing choice-driven games with friends. So I had, like, 2 friends over, and we just played through it, and it was fun.
Okay. Developer thing. Pretty interesting tech. You want to check it out, right? Really epic. And, like, if you come home after a long day of making a game, yep, it's just like, I just want to relax and basically watch this movie, hit a couple buttons. Seems like the reason that some developers like it.
Fly through it pretty fast.
That was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
You also, like, started up by... You want to explain what you did to, like, slow yourself down? You and a friend were playing, right? And you left to go to the bathroom. Did I tell this on the air? I don't think you did. I think you pulled up the bullpen. And you basically pulled up a YouTube video with no commentary of the point of the game where you were. Played it to see how long it would take before you would notice that he wasn't actually playing the game, right? 7.5 minutes. 7.5 minutes. So that's why it took so long, because you repeatedly do that. It's like 7.5 minutes.
Oh, it's like 10 hours. I don't think there's...
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Cooler Ranch. Cooler Ranch, you know, it's funny. I used to like Cooler Ranch like in high school, and now it just seems like bad. I'm with you. I don't like ranch in general. It's like ranch flavored chips and stuff. Get right out of here. Anyways, Will Johnson writes in for you, Kyle. Get my back over here.
I can't. I can't do
Will Johnson says, hey, I hope Kyle did this week. There's a free iPhone app called Picture Cross. It's very good. Alright, downloading right now. Alright. Gavin from Gavin from Boulevard, Missouri says, hey crew, my friend and I believe we have way too much gaming knowledge and expertise for it just to be wasted. We've always been told to pursue your passion and to do what you love, which often makes us think that we have chosen the wrong path. We should at least try to enter the gaming industry somehow. We've considered creating podcasts of our own, just to test
This
the waters.
place looks a mite familiar.
It's only an idea. What do you guys recommend? Too late for us?
It's these funny wee buildings. We've seen them before.
Yes, there's no mistaking it. It looks just like the floating island. Let's go and take a closer look. Who knows?
Just doing this for recognition. If you really want to do this with your friend, yeah, you probably do know a lot. You probably can have a lot of fun recording a podcast with your friends. You just have to do it.
Yeah, you're like a part-time hobby thing, you know, a podcast format. I think that works, and then see where that goes.
Yeah,
you can freelance, you know.
Right. Right. But worst case scenario, if you just do that, like, hey, once a week record a podcast with your friend, you have a fun recording for all time of you and your friend talking about the things you love. Like, no downside here, Dan. If you didn't have to take it seriously, you know, spend a lot of time on it, and then get out there to the trade shows. Stuff. You're gonna be like, well, you know, it's gonna cost a bunch of money. It's like, yeah, but that's if you're gonna break in. That's a really great way to meet people and see how she works on the side. Yep.
Yeah, I think a lot of it.
There we go. Nick from Pennsylvania wrote into it basically the same question, but let's take Adam here. Adam from Seattle. He says, hey, if life were mapped to a PS4 controller, what would be your favorite movie of 2018? Like, what? What's your favorite movie of 2018? Probably... What were the movies? Well, I really liked Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I saw it 3 times. Actually. 3 times? Yeah. Watched it out without spoilers the 3rd time. It didn't the first time. There's a lot of little fun Easter eggs all over the place. Also, thematically, there's a lot of things with like the sort of books that Miles is carrying and like
this painting. It's fascinating.
Yeah, there's a lot more. You notice a lot more thematic things that you definitely do. Okay. I also really loved Sorry Boss.
That was what I was gonna say.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
That's very good. Very weird.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. That was one that I'm really happy I waited.
Reminds me of something.
Cover story.
Of course.
For the Star Museum, and we just walked in like I haven't seen the trailer. I don't know anything about this.
Spirits of lost time. Beings born.
Oh yeah, it gets crazy. And even with that knowledge,
Spirits of lost time. Could they be these figures in the painting?
According to the book, they guard the sacred light that controls the flow of time. And when that light burns bright enough, even those who are lost to eternity can be restored.
Restored how, exactly?
Well, if that was true, then maybe, or just maybe, think about it. We lost someone to eternity, didn't we?
Everything that you need from, if you want it to be a horror movie. I don't think it's horrifying at times, is it not? At times.
Veronica.
What about the folks who don't like horror? It's like adventure.
Do you really think we could?
Well, what else does it say about this light?
I disagree. Happy time murders?
Light lives in Tower's heart. Sacred Tower. Tower of lost time. Watchers guard Wheel of Time. Key to Tower. Key to Time. Key brings spirits. Sets wheels in motion.
So if we had the Wheel of Time, we might...
Another one that I don't think has got enough credit is that First Man is awesome. Yeah, the Neil Armstrong movie. It is...
What have we got to lose? If there's even a chance, we have to try, right?
I weren't that into it. But it's just like, it can be slow, but the sound design in particular is just incredible. If you ever wanted to know what it's like to
Eric's right. No matter how unlikely it is, if it might be a...
stratosphere. I will say, I'm want to know what that feels like. You will feel it by the end of the movie. It's incredible.
The Watchers are all gone, right? So, how do we find...
This was once one of their islands, wasn't it?
The Bo Burnham?
And I'd say...
Yeah, I want to see that. Should I see that? Yeah. Okay. I will. We need to see a lot more movies. That's true.
I reckon we could do worse than start our search right here, you know.
I like that movie. It's a good romantic comedy, which does not happen enough. It's a fine genre. It just gets a lot of crap. Don't remember her name.
There's a way through up there.
The lead woman. She co-stars in Fresh Off the Boat, which I really got into. Okay. Alright. I won't, but that's nice. I know. You don't like it. I hate it. Connor from Norfolk. Tidying up. Yes, tidying up. Dan is written on his Connor from Norfolk, Virginia. Says, hey, love the show. Keep on it. That's great. Thanks. What is a game you've talked about the least, but played the most? Dota 2. Oh, great choice. God, there's probably better options. I think I mentioned before, but Jewel Blitz, I still play so much. Played the most, but talked about the least. How much
You found the...
So, if I understood that book correctly, the wheel will bring this...
But where might this tower be found?
2 minutes on the podcast? Candy Crush Friends. Okay. I am... 2 mobile games. Hold on, a lot of mobile stuff. 237 levels. Candy Crush Friends. I'm hoping for hours, but that'll... it doesn't track hours, but that's a lot. I mean, each one of those levels is like a good...
What's the matter, darling?
You got an idea where the place we're looking for might be? I thought of something. There's an old tower north of Idris. I always wondered, unless anyone's got any better ideas. What say we climb aboard our friendly whale and see...
It's the crossword, and you have all these different little letters that you have to add to the crossword. Anyway, I'm like almost on the 1500th level of that.
How many hours? How many hours is that?
A lot. Probably.
You should. Okay, also, what is the game you've talked about the most but played the least? I don't like this if it's too late to like short games. Yeah.
Why would you talk a lot about a game that hasn't played?
Because we're all posers at heart. Well, there's stuff like Side. I have talked about Sex Team.
No, see, that's less
That's
interesting.
like a short game.
Yeah. I was thinking stuff like a lot of recent Nintendo stuff, or just I guess games in general. I'm not really a completionist, so like I've talked a lot about, you know, Super Mario Galaxy or Odyssey or even Breath of the Wild, but like I beat them all, but I haven't like scoured those worlds. Odyssey, I don't even know what my moon count is. Like not that much at all, really. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that.
Okay, it's a thinker. John from Spokane, Washington says, hey, I'm listening to the most recent podcast and hearing Dan say all these great things about Sekiro. Listening to him, it sounds like an amazing game that I want to purchase on day one. But damn it, if he hasn't done this to me before. Every time he talks about a From Software game, he makes it sound amazing and completely sells me on it. I go and buy them and realize that I've fallen for his silver tongue again. That said, has listening to someone else's enthusiasm for a game ever convinced you to purchase a game that you didn't like?
I'm not trying to mislead anybody into this purchase. I run into this constant here. Yeah. Like Animal Crossing. I was like, you know what? I think this might be the one. And I'm like, no, I hate this.
Yeah. Yakuza, maybe. It's like, I really want to like it, but I was like...
Yeah, Yakuza for me too, actually.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really get into it. Everyone loved it.
Yeah.
Like even, this is kind of a weird one, like Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah.
Like I really love the way that game looks. I appreciate all it's done for Dragon Ball and fighting and stuff, but like, I was like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna take it home and get it. And then like a couple hours in, I'm like, man, I really like this fighting game so much. Like I forgot.
Oh, that's right. It's a fighting game.
Yeah.
John says he's still listening on a Zune, by the way. Good. Thank you for listening on the Zune. Josh T. from Houston, Texas says, howdy GI crew. On the podcast last week, you mentioned that Hamilton might be the greatest work of art ever created on planet Earth. Not my words.
So Obama. I just think you agree with. That might be true. And Josh says, I would completely agree with you.
But I was wondering, if not Hamilton, what else would be considered the greatest work of art ever created on planet Earth?
Greatest work of art ever?
Ever on planet Earth, personally.
Not like, you know, we're not voting on
right.
It's not like the
That's a heavy question. Speaking of cryptic smiles, though, I'd go with that text.
No.
What? Smiling face.
I am indeed a work of art. You know, I was thinking about this after listening to that podcast. Yeah. I was thinking about, like, in media. One of the things that has, like, effective isn't the right word, is, like, the way out that has blown my mind the most and just made me go, what? Temptation. Metal Gear Solid. Ha! I like Temptation better than the last couple hours of Metal Gear Solid of all time. I'm saying, like, the thing that, like, hang on, are you on the record? Are you saying Metal Gear Solid is the greatest work of art of all time? Yes. No, unequivocally. Put it against Hamilton. I dare you. Or, better yet, Lin-Manuel, write a musical about Metal Gear Solid 2. Yes, I've already started a Metal Gear Solid 3 musical somewhere draft. Right. What rhymes with B? Yeah, that's actually the first song I wrote. What else would it be? A very challenging question. Stonehenge? Stonehenge is a better pick than Metal Gear Solid 2, I think, Margaret. Actually, architecturally, God. Hanging Gardens or whatever. The Colossus of Rhodes, we're just gonna go through civilization. I mean, could you say the pyramid? Make an argument for Star Wars. Just the way it changed everything. Pop culture. Star Wars over the last 50 years. Not more thinking of, like, media and pop culture. I'm guessing I'm thinking of architecture. Alright, at that point, think of works of art. What about just like, hey, compiling the Bible or something, right? But I think I will think of pyramids. And they were made by slaves that died. That's just like you insist Bob Barker will do in a matter of days. He's not asking us to gauge how they were created.
Looks like we found the right tower.
But also, are they
I wonder if these spirits of lost time are here already.
They are also. Guys, you know what? I did see Into the Spider-Verse like 3 times. You're already on the record for Metal Gear Solid 2. That's right. But just to be clear, how many times have you seen the pyramids? Right into the podcast, which is the better work of art? The Pyramids or Metal Gear Solid 2?
It's better each time.
Specifically, like the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, guys. Okay.
Right.
Like
Arsenal gear sequence.
Yes. Colonel Campbell freaking out. That stuff.
Okay, Mitch in Houston. Hello. Getting back to progress here, as they say.
I think actually I like that question a lot. Yeah, I think it's a really tough one. I know. And it got us a really interesting answer. The correct answer.
Mitch in Houston says, hey, here's a question for everyone on the panel. If you played Major League Baseball
at your current skill level and in your current body.
Where did these come from?
Current skill level, current body for an entire season, just 162 games, playing as a starter, which is 4 at-bats a game.
Okay.
Do you think you could get a single hit?
No.
No. There's no universe. Please come up with better hypothetical sports questions.
I barely could when I played baseball in like elementary school. I maybe got like 1 hit all season.
Yeah, I never hit the T-ball, he said, pulling at his tie.
Oh, is this thing on? Hello. Just put us in the Olympics next, you know? Why not while we're here?
Anthony J. Kane from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, says, hey, this year I decided to keep a list of games completed with the date on which they were completed for easier end-of-the-year reflection later this year. Great call. Everybody take notes. The file name, he says, is Ready.
Come on, laddie. Let's head on in and see what we can see.
Last night I finally viewed Black Mirror Bandersnatch. When the credits rolled, I sat there thinking to myself, could this go on my game's completion list? Did I just play a game?
Discussion of this is unfortunately very spoilery, so I don't know.
Well, there's things.
There is, because
Leo's shaking his head, I'm shaking my head.
I think there's still things.
We don't have to talk about the narrative, the plot.
Yeah.
I would say that if you
just passively making choices while you watch videos, make it a video game.
I think it's more than that though, because you're also. I feel like a lot of the game is searching for like Easter eggs or searching for new ways, new paths once you reach dead end. So I think that part of it, of like searching for those other narratives, feels more gamish.
Yep, that's fine. We would say game. Count it on the list. Top 50 for critics.
I would say that after a lot of watching Bandersnatch, like hours and hours and hours, I would say that it is not. That is like hours and hours. Yes.
Yeah, you can. There's a pretty well.
Okay.
I look at
and also, I mean, the fact that I call like adventure games like walking games, but I don't see why I wouldn't call Bandersnatch.
Okay, that's interesting. Didn't expect that. I'm on. I got your back. I'm like, wow. Richard says, what's up, gaming associates? Hello. Some listening from Pascagoula, Missouri. I'm sorry, Mississippi. Okay. But now I live in Kennesaw, Georgia. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm flying to Pengilly, Minnesota next week. That's not a thing. That's a thing. And he says, he's going to go ice fishing. That sounds fun. In all seriousness, though, my question is this. I'm a foodie kind of guy, so what is something that I have got to try while visiting Minnesota next week?
Parlor burger. Parlor burger. There is a place here in Parlor, burger. In my top 5 burgers.
Okay, name one better than that.
I don't have better.
So say
that is my favorite. However, you have to know that it's work of art. It's a basic burger. Like, that's an important distinction because I've had all kinds of other crazy burgers like blue cheese, juicy Lucy's, and
you should explain Southern Lucy as well here.
Right, we'll get to that. So the Parlor burger is like the best diner burger, right? Okay. It's not a diner, but it's like the best diner burger. So it's a very simple burger, but it is incredible.
And no ketchup needed, which is the confusing part. It's just so salty, greasy goodness that you don't need to put ketchup on there.
It's truly incredible. Like, I feel like of all the burger, like I could have that thing every day.
Right.
So good.
Very good. Your heart will stop if you do, but yeah.
So then you got the Minneapolis staple, which is brought up. You probably experienced one like
What is it about the Parlor burger that makes it so good? Because
it's made of man.
So I have celiac, so I can't have gluten. Right. So I had the Parlor burger once without the bun, and I came away pretty unimpressed. I'm sorry.
Oh, the bun is good. The bun is.
I want to know what I missed.
I don't know if the bun's still the deal. It's got like what brisket chuck on there, and
I'm actually a little surprised you were under up with the steak that you get so great about it. Is that it's like the meat is not very dense. It's like it's kind of the cheese is melted inside of it really well. So the best part is the brisket.
Sorry.
It's okay. Surprised.
It's confusing. Just Lucy Dam.
Yeah, there's more. Minnesota staple, created here at one of 2 locations in the country. Right. That's just, you can make these all kinds of ways. You want to have one of these. It's a burger with molten cheese inside.
Enough to burn your mouth.
Right, so you kind of have to be careful about when you want to take a bite into it.
Yeah. So if you want like classic Minnesota staples, Parlor burger is the best burger ever. But realistically, you can just use Blue Door, Mad, whatever. Go Blue Door. Alright, sure. And then you get like bitter hot fish somewhere. My town that I live in is pretty small. Don't have a lot of restaurants that mine near my house. And there's this Japanese restaurant that opened. Cafe. Great. Very good. I went there the day it opened. I've been there every day since like 4 days in a row. And I really violently do not want to go. So please make a trip to Sushi Cafe. And if I went to Sushi Cafe, then what are the exact directions to your house? Sure, you get on the interstate and you keep driving for much longer than you expect. Anyway, I want to throw out a couple in here real quick. Oh, yes. There's Black Sheep Pizza. Yeah. Some of the incredible pizza. Number 3. Oh. Number 3 is the one you want. Remember that. Okay. All right. Okay.
I enjoy Red Rabbit.
The cheese plate at Red Rabbit is excellent. Get it off. The Mall of American McDonald's. Okay, here we go. Brian Eichhorn from Keene, New Hampshire. Just wrote in with a bunch of fun Easter eggs from Smash. Okay. Like he knows this podcast, Kryptonite Dan. Yeah, he's got it. He says, hey, okay, certain characters take damage while swimming. Charizard and Incineroar will since they're fire types. The Inklings take damage since water harms them, and Sonic takes damage because he can't swim. In fact, if Sonic drowns in Smash, it'll play the classic Genesis sound effect. Strangely, if Rob drowns while Rob drowns, he will dab. I wish I was joking. I had no idea. If you're playing on the Great Bay stage from Melee, the moon is removed from the rotation of Sis trophies since it's visible in the background of the stage. Oh, that's crazy. That's cool. If you KO Pit, where he flies off into the background, he shouts, "I never learned how to read!" This is a nod to Kid Icarus Uprising, where he shouts the same
what
thing.
What are you?
The ability to fly. Rob Dad. I gotta see this.
I hope you don't mind us intruding, but we heard there might be a rather special light here in the tower that can... We've lost someone very special, you see, and... Well, we were
Okay, Graham from London, from UK, says, hey, GI Show, I waited until after the holidays to ask this, so sorry if it sounds out of season. Have you ever given a game
You speak of if you were to harness its... But to lose time is to lose much.
To lose time? What do you mean?
Time's sphere is the crystallization of all that has taken place in Earth. To take a sword to the sphere would be to erase those moments.
Original Game Boy.
To return to the time of the last
along with like Pokemon Red. And then I remember like she liked it, and then she was playing it, and I was like, I looked at her team, and I was like, what the hell is this? Like she only played with Charmander, and she just like her Charmander was just wrecking. Like she never. It was just Charmander. She never caught another Pokemon. So it's like that Charmander was so leveled up, and it's that weird thing of like you're playing it wrong, and you know, Pokemon playing things.
Must be restored, as I say, to lose time.
So in order to save Veronica...
I think I'm beginning. We need to go back to... We need to go back to before Yggdrasil fell. That way... That wouldn't just save Veronica. It would save the whole of Erdrea. Think of all the pain and...
It may be that returning to that
But it must be done. I would gladly give up all that has happened since that day for the chance to change it.
Alas, to lose time is to lose much. The sphere can be broken but once by a single. In this world, only that I see. Only you can break the sphere, and only when it is broken, when the memories are shattered, you will return.
You mean he'll have to live it all again? He can't come back here, to us?
To lose time is to lose much. The outcome of the sphere, you may be lost forever. your present, your companions, your
Come on,
life,
here we go.
even
Numbers, everything.
all these may be lost to
ABKN129.
Oh, NBA 2K19.
No! We can't top that. Congratulations. What a weird game. Anyways, email of the week. What do you guys like? Best work of art. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, you're totally right. All right. Also, as a follow-up to this, please write in with what you think is the greatest work
Actually,
of art.
yeah. Leave that in the comments of YouTube.
Of all time. Especially if you're Michelle Obama. Because that'll help tip the scales.
Please, Michelle.
We know you're
miss you,
listener,
Michelle.
She listens every week.
On that
miss you
Zune.
so much.
We're tracking the analytics.
One of those Zune users. Michelle, please come back.
This is
Hello, God.
Come back. Mary Trump? What do you want? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, Josh T from Houston, Texas had that great Hamilton.
only you can decide.
Houston, one of the biggest cities in the U.S. on the big board. Very exciting. For now, let's talk about news. Let's get Imran Khan in here and go over some news. Not yet done yet. Let's go.
I'm sorry, but you simply can't.
Former show. I'm still here. Kyle won't leave. Except for the one time that he did. And we have Imran Khan, San Francisco. I'm here to make Kyle leave. Perfect. All right. So you guys, Imran, what is your? No, sorry. What is your title? News editor. Conveniently enough. Oh my God. We're here to talk about news. Because people write in a fair amount saying, "Hey, talk about news more on the podcast." And so we're going to do it. By God, there's no bingo ball roller this time. This is just straight good news discussion because a lot of stuff has happened.
Yeah, can I say 2019 has been really screwed. Like the first 2 weeks have had more gaming news than like the entirety of the last 3 months.
Yeah, it's confusing how that works. But anyway, reinforce. How as news editor, how many times have you just gone like, all right?
It isn't once a day since the game is here.
Congratulations. In a good way?
Not always.
Good. What's how often, like what percentage of the news stories you write for GameInformer.com do you enjoy writing?
I would say like 90% I enjoy writing, and then there's the occasional thing of like, oh wow.
Okay.
Every angle, it just,
We know you well enough by now not to try and talk you out of this.
look at it from every single perspective.
But you'd better not mess this up. You go back there and you save her, you hear? Save us all.
The most exciting, maybe the most relevant here. Vancouver. Some troubles of ruin. Seems like
Do what you have to do. We won't stand in your way.
Swimmingly, but Star Wars. Okay, so this saga, the Star Wars saga, as far as I can tell, I'm wrong. Correct me where I'm wrong. So this is Amy Hennig's game, in theory, that she was making the character for Uncharted. That was kind of Star Wars Uncharted.
The decision
Then that game was canceled. Amy left EA.
to lose time will be to lose your memories,
Vancouver to kind of adapt to a open world.
your knowledge of
Now,
and
doctor reports that that is dead.
Right. So there was a game modem
the containers that surround the altar.
Okay.
So
In the sacred vessel, when you shatter the sphere, all that you possess will be placed. Thus, may the items you require journey with you. Alas, there is one item that will not survive, but you should retain possession. This will surely. Now you know all that
So they're working on a Star Wars game, or theoretically another game now in 2020.
Okay, so rushing another Star Wars game out the door does not seem like a great idea for EA in general. But I guess that's the confusing thing, is like, they had a more focused, linear game, more linear, at least in theory, with whatever Amy Hennig's project was, right? Really playing as a scoundrel and all that stuff. And then the idea like, well, let's make an open world game. Oh, it's taking longer, what the hell? It's like, well, yeah, of course! Not that the
we're never going to know why they canceled that game, but their reasoning at the time, or the supposed reasoning at the time, was they wanted something people will come back to year after year and spend a lot more money on.
Right.
So like the single player, like Uncharted style game, is just that you buy it $60 and you're done.
So now, in theory, we're going to have a game that's probably, again, going to be built somewhat off the tech here of whatever this thing was. So just a smaller but still open Star Wars game that, in theory, we'll be coming back to and spending money on.
theoretically, who knows really what they're gonna, like, it might not even be Star Wars. Like, EA has not shown a huge propensity to want to do more Star Wars.
Well,
it's the strangest thing.
Well, I'm sure they want to do it, but it turns out game development's hard, and game development under EA is notoriously difficult.
There's this strange thing where, like, I understand what EA wants. They want a game that people continue to play, right? But I think what all players want is just a good single-player experience of some kind.
Which is why the anomaly is Respawn's game. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order, which takes place between Episode 3 and 4, and in theory is coming out in 2019, because it is that thing of, like, are we not hearing about their project just because it's going well, and it is just that single-player game we want? What do you think about that?
I mean, there was a thing, I think it was EA investors called not too long ago, they were saying several Respawn games are coming out this year. So I assume Jedi Fallen Order is going to be one of them.
Yeah.
But that actually might be their Uncharted-style game. Not like in terms of gameplay mechanics,
When
but
you meet me in the
we're
past,
spending a
we
lot
will
of
be
money for a
enemies
prestige
again.
title.
But
Yeah,
know this.
So maybe they only need one of them.
I would love for that to be it, and that would honestly.
I stand ready to pledge myself to your cause once more. To be your sword, your shield, your unswerving companion.
I would love 2 single-player Star Wars campaign games. I would take them both, but
Yes, very dramatic, Hendrik, honey. Now, if you've quite finished frowning and swearing oaths...
Story-focused Star Wars game. I don't know, maybe I'm just a cynic in this.
Farewell,
my
darling.
old age in the industry at this point.
I look
There's no way
forward
that's
to
gonna happen.
seeing you
Something's gonna go wrong, and I don't know what lightning rod the
I know you can do this.
There's gotta be
I
something
know
wrong with that
you
game.
will,
You're not here to
and
predict.
the us's
People
of the
are gonna just
past will be
hate
there
about
for
that
you
game. What do
whenever
think
you
it is?
need us.
I could see it
Now,
having
if I know
no
your
single-player
grandfather,
components.
he'll
I
have
could see
a...
it being like Titanfall, of just like, here's the campaign, that's just the multiplayer
You've grown and
maps,
don't.
and somebody like Yoda talking to you while you're
We'll
doing
only
it.
be a part a wee while.
I mean,
We're back there waiting for you
have
after
they
all.
said anything about single
How
player
could you
versus
not do?
multiplayer? I guess they have.
You're my own flesh and blood after all.
It's a Jedi thing, it's a dark story, and it's coming out in 2019.
And God of War 3 director is behind it, right? Which is kind of where it's him being there that we're kind of like, oh, single player, hopefully, right? Because I mean, his thing that he's known for predominantly is God of War 3, right? So, and also,
I suppose I began this journey with you,
but
feeling
going
that I was
between
simply
episodes
doing
3
my
and
duty.
4, multiplayer might be tough because there's not going to be that many Jedi around. If it's all focusing on Jedi, then in theory you want it to be even, you know, on both sides of the fence there. Is that where Force Unleashed took place? Wasn't that between 3 and 4? Yeah.
Pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
Force Unleashed. Well, they've already said what the title is, so we know it's not that. But maybe it's kind of like, you know, that style of game.
And also on the lore front, I don't know. I don't need any more stories crammed in between 3 and 4 about Jedi in particular. Like, I think Rebels, I watched the first season, it's like, oh, this is a solid show. But at the same time, it bugs me that there's just Jedi lingering everywhere out there, you know?
Sure.
Come on.
You don't want to know how they came up with the symbol for the Rebel Alliance?
I think I'm pretty good.
That was one of the things that Force Unleashed explained.
Oh, really?
But it became
What was the answer?
Did they have a graphic
so
designer on
much
staff
more
that
than
was like,
that.
okay, we think it'll look really cool
I'll
to
never
circle this
forget the
way.
time we spent
somebody's
together.
ring, or it was the protagonist's symbol on his arm or something. I don't know. I clearly it struck a chord with me because I remember it.
Alright,
So
also,
please.
in sci-fi cancellation news, Ubisoft
If you
canceled
don't
Pioneer,
mind,
which is a game that, again, Kotaku was reporting
I
on a while
hope
ago.
you'll take me
It was
along
Watch
with
Dogs
you.
2, and
All
now, in
over
theory,
again.
it's dead?
Yeah, so like, I don't know if anyone's played Watch Dogs 2, but that part where you actually go into Ubisoft San Francisco offices and you like steal a trailer for internal use and like leak it online, which is funny because all the Ubisoft trailers leak. But like, it was a real game, and at the time it was in trouble, and that was kind of like the Hail Mary of like, okay, let's see if people really get attracted to this. We haven't heard anything about it since, but Alex Hutchinson, who no longer works at Ubisoft, but he directed Far Cry 4 and Assassin's Creed 3, he was theoretically working on that project, and he tweeted the other day that, like, just a rest in peace Pioneer, tweeted the video out. When people asked him, like, hey, does that mean it's dead? He just kept putting crying emojis. So yeah, I assume that means it's dead.
I knew, between Assassin's Creed 3 and Far Cry 4, he was working on a smaller project that felt like it was in the vein of, like, a Child of Light type of thing up at Ubisoft. And so this would have just then been after Far Cry 4?
I would assume so. I mean, I assume the cancellation of this is or at least like the development element, is why he left Ubisoft in the first place. Because now he's working on Journey to a Savage Planet.
Right.
But it's hard to say. He won't say anything more about it. Just know that if this project ever really did exist, it no longer does.
He was just on the podcast talking about Red Dead 2. That's the other weird thing about Pioneer is that, I mean, technically it was never officially announced, right? Ubisoft never fully acknowledged it. It was just that teaser in Watch Dogs 2, which I think is actually kind of a fun way to reveal the game. I think it's super fun. Yeah.
Especially if that game was going to die. Like,
yeah.
Now you have no real ties to it.
Yeah, now we can all assume that would have been the greatest game ever made.
This isn't
Starling
goodbye.
assets for all of
Not
the
by a
mayors,
long
reworks
shot.
added to Pioneer. It's weird to have two sci-fi games from Ubisoft. Maybe that's part of the consideration.
I was going to say that maybe Beyond Good and Evil is why that game was
Oh,
canceled.
maybe. Yeah. Oh, of course. You think about that. Another sci-fi thing, totally. E3, Ubisoft this year. Watch Dogs 3, is that the big closer?
They have to do something. There's no Assassin's Creed this year.
Yeah. I bet it's Watch Dogs 3. Maybe Just Dance 2020.
I bet Mario and Rabbids are going to show this year.
Oh, yeah, probably. Maybe a sequel. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Bad. Good call. It would be like 3 years in a row or something, Prince of Persia. That would be my closer. Okay. Dreams are nice. Here we go, Imran. Let's talk about the biggest story from last week.
See you on the other
Bungie and
side.
Activision and Destiny being torn apart. Well, break this down for us. What's the saga?
So, when Forsaken came out, it didn't do as well.
Då kan jag rädda henne och... Makes sense. Fast det betyder att allt jag har gjort under hela spelet har bara varit helt i onödan egentligen.
Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Friends, shipmates, amigos, sword thrust and the rainbow await. Destiny beckons!
I don't know how Mordegon's planning on achieving eternal life, but I know one thing. We're going to stop him.
You must defeat him. The fate of our world depends upon it. Good luck.
Oh, Serenica, blessed ancestor. The time has come at last for... We're going to use the orbs to take the luminary up to the World Tree, and he's going to awaken the power that would banish the darkness. We've never been up to Yggdrasil before, so we don't know what's up there waiting for us. But no matter what happens, I swear I won't let the luminary come to harm. He's our light and our hope, and he'll rid our world of darkness. I know he will! Serenica, sage of legend, lend me your power! Help me fulfill my duty and protect the luminary! Oi! What are you doing here? Wait, what do you think you're up to? Waltzing in here with that great ugly thing strapped to your back anyway? And where in the world have you been? Father Benedictus was talking to us all, and you just upped and disappeared without so much as a by your leave. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Stop staring at me like that. We've got important things to be getting on with. The last thing we need is you acting like a big weirdo. So come on, pull yourself together.
Darling, there you are! We couldn't find you anywhere! Well, don't look so surprised to see us. We've been right here.
What's with that sword? You're supposed to be the good guy, remember? Huh. Well, whatever floats your...
Father Benedictus says we're to take the orbs and offer them up to the altar at the top of the mountain.
We need to go through those doors and follow the path through the first forest, apparently.
Not long now till we get up to the World Tree at long last, and finally find out how to get rid of that rotter mort.
Ha! Easy.
Oh, well, don't tire yourself out, darling.
So, we'll finally be going up to Yggdrasil tomorrow. I can't help feeling a little nervous. Serena, why don't you play that song? You know, the one you always used to play when we were children.
Yggdrasil looks so magical at night. It's strange to think that each of our lives is a leaf on one of those branches.
Yeah. And it's really like the old man said? There's some kind of heart in there that all life comes from?
Yes. When someone dies, their leaf withers and falls, and their soul returns to the heart. When someone is born, a new bud blooms on one of the branches.
I suppose it won't be long now until we finally face Mordegon. Do you think if we can beat him? Oh. You play an instrument too, Veronica?
Huh? No. The High Priest gave it to me. He said it would help us. It belonged to our ancestor, Serenica. She left it behind in Arborea, apparently.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm pooped. What do you say we all get some beauty sleep?
Veronica? We were born at the same time, so our leaves bloomed at the same time, didn't they? Do you think they'll fall at the same time too?
I don't know. You've always been a bit slow, to be honest. But I hope they do.
Well, there's no mistaking it. This is the altar.
Aye, you're not wrong there. Go on, laddie.
A bridge made of rainbows. It's beautiful.
Looks like it's finally time for our date with Destiny. Come on, we'd better not keep Yggdrasil waiting.
So this is the heart of Yggdrasil. It's strange. I feel like I've been here before.
I know what you mean. It's weirdly familiar.
Well, it is the source of all life. I guess that makes sense. Ah! Ow! Well, that's not very nice. The naughty thing gave me a shock.
Aye, and so it should. I doubt the World Tree would let any but the one who bears her mark near her holiest of holies. After all, only he can wield the weapon destined to dispel the darkness. The Sword of Light. Now, laddie, it's time to reach into the heart of Yggdrasil and claim your birthright. Only you can do it. Only you can save our world.
Damn you, Jasper. How did you find us?
Find you? Did you witless vermin not realize I was following you all along?
What was that?
Now, princess. Such boorish behavior hardly befits one of your station. Do you not see that you are utterly powerless to stop me? My powers. Repelled. But how? Wait. That sword. Very impressive. But it will take more than a showy new weapon to defeat me. Come, Luminary. All of you. Prepare for the end.
I'll do my very best.
Better than ever!
No. This cannot be. I cannot be.
And what do we have here?
What has Jasper led us into? What happened here?
Your pal showed his true colors. That's what happened. He's no servant of Heliodor. He's sold his soul to the forces of evil.
The Luminary is not your enemy. It was Jasper all along.
Curse you.
So this is how you repay your king? With treachery?
Master, help me.
Faithless cur! You would dare to betray me? Betray your kingdom? Death is more than you deserve. am grateful to you, Hendrik. If not for your intervention, who knows how long it might have continued? Who knows how much damage might have been wrought?
I was merely doing my duty, sire. I only wish he had been unmasked sooner.
It seems I owe you an apology. I have visited a grave injustice upon you. It was Jasper who spoke of the Dark Spawn, who poisoned me against you. I see now...
Father.
Jade! My beloved daughter. How is it that I did not see you there? Today is a day of surprises indeed. Come, let me look at you. You have suffered greatly, Lord Robert. The fall of Dundrasil and all that has happened since were tragic events indeed. But it is time to put them behind us and face the future. Would you not agree?
Sorry, Your Majesty, but I'll be putting nothing behind me until I've dealt with the cause of it all. Mordegon.
Ah, yes. Mordegon. Doubtless Jasper bent the knee to that fiend. I see now that he is the source of the evil that afflicts our world. No doubt, he is out there even as we speak. Lying low, biding his time. But we have the Luminary on our side. Now, you must claim the Sword of Light. The sacred power of Yggdrasil is your birthright. Take it. It is long... It is beautiful, magnificent. May I take a closer look?
Stab him.
What was that? Well, no matter. Now that we have the sword, let us return to Heliodor. We must celebrate your triumph.
Wait! You're inviting us back to the castle.
But of course, Lord Robert. You are the defenders of Yggdrasil. The unmaskers of the traitor Jasper. Your great deeds deserve recognition. Well, Luminary, I trust that you will take me up on my invitation.
I have wronged you. But in time, I will make amends. I swear it.
We will go ahead and begin the preparations. We look forward to welcoming you in Heliodor. Honored luminary, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you in the manner you deserve at last. To think, I once thought ill of you. Saw you as a harbinger of calamity, called you unconscionable things. Truly, Jasper cast a most malign shadow. I owe you a great deal. You have revealed the traitor in our midst and returned my daughter to me. As a small token of my appreciation, I have arranged for some special visitors. Hendrik, if you would.
Yes, sire.
Oh, there you are at last. We've been dying to see you. I was so worried about you. I heard all these horrible stories. I thought you might be... Right after you left the village, this horrible man called Jasper came with all these soldiers. I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold. He ordered us all to gather in the middle of the village, and then he told his men to kill us all. But Sir Hendrik came to the rescue. He showed up just in the nick of time and told Jasper to let us live. They still locked us up in the castle, but at least we were safe. And then they came and told us you weren't a baddie after all, and let us go.
We've been through an awful lot, love. But from what I hear, so have you. I'm proud of you. And so is your granddad, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now let us begin the festivities at last. A banquet worthy of our savior awaits. From this day forth, none shall doubt the luminary. He shall be honored, celebrated, adored.
Jag litar inte på honom 5 öre alltså. sker.
What is this? Why can I not touch the sword? Surely, it cannot be. Accursed luminary! Give it to me! Give me the sword of light! It belongs to me!
What's going on in here?
Princess, what is the meaning of this?
Mars!
I knew it! You're not my father! Look at you! You're a monster, not a man!
Yeah, blighter, ye. I had a feeling in my waters that something wasn't quite right with you, Carnelian.
So this whole thing was a sham? The banquet, the speeches? Wow, that's cold. So who...
He disappeared.
Oi, you! Stop skulking in the shadows! Come out and show your stupid face!
Something tells me he won't have gone far. Quick, let's search the castle.
Good doggo.
No more giving us the runaround, you! We've got you cornered!
Now let the king go and show us your true form, fiend.
Unmasked at last. I have been enjoying Carnelian's hospitality since the day Dundrasil fell.
Har han fuckat dig en gång idag?
I have wasted too much time already waiting for you to lead me to the Sword of Light. And since I was unable to steal it from you, it seems I must take it by force. Very well. Come to Mordigan like good little lambs and die.
Mordigan, so it's you. I've waited years for this day to come.
Not only Jasper, but His Majesty too. Your deception shall not go unpunished, devil.
You have been a serviceable puppet over the years, Hendrik. But it is time you joined your wretched kinfolk in hell.
Do you mean it was you? You who massacred my people.
It was all you, wasn't it? The destruction of Dundrasil. The families torn apart. You've stolen so much from so many. And now you're going to pay.
I stand with you, Luminary. My loved ones, my countrymen, they must be avenged.
I'm with you too. This is the guy who's had it in for you all this time, right? Let's show him who he's been messing with.
Jag är inte beredd på något annat.
Luminary, what are you waiting for? Come, give me your power, that I may rule over this world unopposed. Shadows, hear me!
Shit, vad dåliga attacker alla har. Okej, Henrik är här i alla fall. Wait, what?
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Nej. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Självklart. Ah, shit, vad korkat gjort. Det var riktigt dåligt kört. I get it. Okay.
I see. So be it. But do not think that you are the only one who has defied the flow of time.
Father! Father, are you all right?
Jade. Can it really be? Have I been dreaming? The last... Wait. That mark. The child. The luminary. There is clearly much we need to discuss.
Father, you mustn't I need to look after him. We'll meet...
Absolut.
Oof. Those two are going to have a lot to catch up on, huh? A lot.
Din Schmiegel.
I know the truth now. Hard as it was to swallow. If not for you, this kingdom, no, this entire world would have been turned to ashes. A true hero stands among us. Erdrea is eternally in your debt. You are a worthy heir to the legendary Erdwin. Truly.
You really did it, huh?
What's the matter, Veronica?
I don't know. I just...
But where else would you be, you silly thing?
You're right. Thank you.
Quite so far.
What's going on?
I sense something awful. Something truly, truly evil.
What was it Mordigan said just before he died? Something about not being the only one who defied the...
Your Highness, please! It's Erdwin's lantern!
What? The balcony! Upstairs! sky. I have never seen...
Look! Over there!
Erdwin's lantern! It's falling!
Mordigan destroyed me. But Mordigan is no more. Now, none stand in my way. Now is my time. Now I am whole again.
Erdwin's lantern has fallen. I fear this bodes ill for us all. I dare make this request of no other, Luminary. I must up. The great star fell to Earth in the celestial sands. They can be seen from the Emerald Coast. That must be your first port of call.
Sire, I would ask your leave to join this expedition. I cannot atone for all that I have done.
You can hear him.
But perhaps in joining you, I might repay my debt at least in part.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid. Can no one else hear him? I don't need a Pokemon. And what about a world-class detective? Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet. What is that? Silent but deadly. Apologies, my tummy's bad from all the coffee.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
Fuck.
Luminary, I will be your sword.
Bum bum bum. Ba-na-na-na-na.
Pull your socks up. Another day, another victory.